Hi everybody, Stephanie Kraft here. This video is for twin flames and it's about why is it so intense, why it's so intense. So you know what I'm talking about because when you meet your twin, just the intensity with that person is way more than it is with any other human being. And it's because that is you in another body. It's your soul, another aspect of your own soul in another body. And so you're being really confronted with a vibration, a frequency that is directly connected to you, even if the two of you are very different people, have different personalities, could be opposites in many ways. There's still a signature frequency that is coming from the same soul. So there's a resonance, which means that it's going to be a more intense connection than with other people. And then it's very confronting because it is so close to you that you feel a sense of, I don't want to say ownership, but like you might be asking like, why are they doing that? They should be doing that, or like more than you would with somebody else. And so why is it so intense? Well, what I just said, partially that, also because you are here in this lifetime to resolve karma from all the other lives, if there is still karma to resolve. And by that, I mean unhealed issues from other lifetimes. So, what you have brought into this lifetime is, if there are unhealed things, you've brought them in, and by meeting your twin flame, they will be brought up to the surface to be resolved. That's why it's so intense. And you may not be aware of that. You might just be thinking that the intensity is coming from the interactions that you're having in this life. But no, it's actually overlapping with the lifetimes that you have had. Technically, all lifetimes are happening simultaneously, but in our linear idea of time, these things have already occurred. So, if you were hurt, abandoned, rejected, even killed, or whatever, betrayed by your twin, you will feel some strong emotions, of course, around your twin, and you might not even know why, but you are resolving these things. So this is why it can be so intense. I know that in my own personal story, I have visited, well, 3 lifetimes, but 2 very dramatic, very intense lives with my twin. I visited these lifetimes under hypnosis and had to work through and resolve the issues from those lives in this lifetime. So those issues would come up in a variety of ways in order for all those unresolved emotions to come to the surface and be so intense, more intense maybe than what the actual situation is now. And that's why it can be so intense, because it is connected to another time and place where other things were playing out, and yet in this time and space now, you're resolving them without maybe even knowing that that's what you're doing. So the intensity of it can be astronomical compared to what's actually happening. Don't blame yourself. Just understand that you are resolving things from the depths of your soul, finally, once and for all, in this life. And so now I'm not saying that you're not coming back. I'm saying that some people, if if you are coming back into more incarnations, you're still doing this. But let's say this is your last incarnation on Earth. Well, you bet it's going to be intense with your twin, because you're going to resolve absolutely everything that you have had between you that is still unresolved while you are in the body, having a life and knowing them. You're going to be bringing up every single thing that you two as a soul have agreed upon healing, learning, and resolving. That is why it can be so intense. The other thing is that you are experiencing some of what's happening in the parallel realities between you and your twin. Yes, we're mostly only aware of the reality that we're experiencing now. However, there can be bleed through from other parallel realities where you are interacting with your twin. So there's a multidimensionality to this. And if you have multidimensional awareness, you are going to be feeling extra emotions and possibly dreams that are showing you glimpses of these other realities playing out with your twin. So for these reasons, it is way more intense than meeting a regular other person who is not sharing the same soul with you. It's going to be magnified, and it's going to bring up things within you that feel very intense, even if you don't understand. And so understanding more that they are part of your soul, this is why it feels more intense. It's meeting another you, and the magnetics and the frequency and the resonance is going to be so strong energetically that it's going to feel otherworldly, intense, uncomfortable sometimes, and it is easier sometimes to keep your distance. And so a lot of you are wondering why your twin doesn't communicate, has gone away, or these types of scenarios. And just understand that it does bring up a lot. It brings fear, it brings a lot to work on and work through. And for some people who are not ready or willing to do that work, it's easier to go away from that intensity. But please do not take that as rejection from you. Please understand that the two of you are always together in the spirit world, unified as one. Even if you're not unified as one always, what I mean is you could be separated out and playing together and interacting together for joy and love and fun. And the oneness is always together. But then as we separate into bodies, I believe that in the spirit form, we can separate out and be interacting too. So either way, there's still a oneness and a connection going on throughout the eternity of the soul in the spirit world. So you are always together. But sometimes in the lifetime, it's playing out in a variety of ways and feels very intense. And I just wanted to make a quick video to tell you why it feels so intense. And it is because all these different layers and levels of multidimensionality of your soul and your experiences with your twin are playing out, even if you don't know that and you think this is just an interaction on this level. Oh, no, it's not. It's way deeper, and you're doing so much more than you think in these connections. So, lots of love to you, lots of peace. This video, there's an energy of healing that is coming through me to you. I didn't plan on it ahead of time, but I can tell that it's coming through me, through my eyes, through my energy field. And it might sound like I'm a robot talking in this video, and I think it's just because of the fact that there might be like a channeling of energy coming through me, and that's why it feels a little different from my other videos. Okay, everybody, have a beautiful day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you soon. You can find me on my website, which is stephaniecraft.com, and you can book your sessions directly on my website. Take care. Bye-bye.